Wow, this is crazy. The Bitcoin price may potentially be forming an absolutely gigantic bull flag right here, right now. Will it break up or will it fail and dump into the crypto abyss? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Let's begin right here on the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin. But of course, my friends, before we begin, if you could, please smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. It really helps the channel. And if you are brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So my friends, here on the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see that Bitcoin right now is ping-ponging between two ranges, right? We form some local tentative new support here, basically between 22,000 and 23,000, right? Chalk it all up to that relative range. And we have now seen this range up here from about the high 23,000s up to the mid 24,000s, acting as a new staunch resistance point. Sure, it is what it is. This is neutral price action here. But from a bullish standpoint, this is actually positive, in my opinion. This is possibly the beginning stages of healthy bullish construction. And why do you say that, you may ask? Well, notice that after our run up, we've had many chances here to lose this initial support, right? We've backtested it after this drop many times here. The big one, we wicked below it, but climbed right back up. Then we dumped here again, a second chance to create a higher low. And right now, Bitcoin is headed back up tentatively towards this resistance box up at the top there. Let's get this crypto. So if Bitcoin can manage to stay within this range here, I think the bulls certainly still do have control of the trend right now. And what I'd tentatively be looking for here is, one, a break of this downward sloping resistance line of the potential bull flag pattern formation, a break above this red box of tentative resistance, as I've stated, between the mid 23,000s and mid 24,000s. And right now, my friends, if we do in fact look at some momentum indicators here, first and foremost, we will take a look at the Williams alligator. Here on the 1-hour time frame, we did in fact get our bullish cross, the green above the red and the blue. If we go over to the 4-hour time frame, we did in fact get the cross, the green above the red and the blue. If we look now at our directional movement index here, we can see, sure, the ADX line, this is what's looking for the momentum of the trend, right? This has seen a decline here, okay? But it may not be as bad as it seems here because, my friends, right now, look at the negative directional movement, right? The orange line, it's dropping back down after what was a very lackluster bearish cross here, right? Things had the chance to get ugly here. They had the chance. But right now, it's looking pretty wimpy to the Don, ladies and gentlemen. Don Curbonaccio is not seeing the wind behind the bearish sails right here, right now. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, if we do go over to the 1-hour DMI, I want to show you, we already did have the bullish cross, right? Now, sure, this doesn't have to mean much here, right? Doesn't have to mean much at all, but mix it up into the pot with the fact that Bitcoin is holding this local support region, at least tentatively right now at the time of recording. We did see the alligator twist. We did see this twist here on the 4-hour and on the 1-hour, and on the 4-hour, we are seeing a potential cross there once more. Okay, I'm just looking for the little signs, right? This isn't a crystal ball prediction. All of this can change in the blink of an eye, the snap of a finger. We're just looking for clues, right? To give ourselves a perceived edge to potentially crush it and get this crypto, right? These indicators alone, they're just not enough to say, welp, it's going to the moon. No, no, no. We have to await for further confirmations, breaks of trend lines, all of these things in confluence to say, hey, this looks like it really did confirm a breakout up with all of those indicators in confluence. And then, my friends, that is when things could get very, very exciting. So now let's talk about potential targets to the upside. And don't worry, my friends, right now, the Don is not going all Moonboy Montgomery on you. I am going to talk about the potential downside here, because this failing here is certainly a very real possibility, and I want to prepare for both directions. If it breaks up, wonderful. I'm going to strategize to potentially crush it and get this crypto if it breaks to the upside. And if it fails, well, I'm going to have a plan for the downside as well to potentially crush that move and get this crypto to the downside as well. Right? It's got the Don stuttering up in here, ladies and gentlemen, this price action. Sheesh. So let's continue here first with the upside potential targets. Now, for this, we'll go to the daily time frame here, and we are going to look at this here, put our flagpole from the breakout, and just so you understand where I'm looking at, it's this breakout right here of our last prior bull flag, okay? Right here. We are going to take our flagpole, bring it up to the top of the move there, extrapolate it over to the potential breakout point, okay? Somewhere there, doesn't have to occur, could be a little lower. We'll put it there just to, just to extrapolate where this could potentially go. And my friends, notice where we are, all the way up here in the mid 27,000s, right? Nearly 28,000, okay? So that's extrapolating that flagpole up, just simply copy and pasting it over there. That's where we get. And then notice up here, this white number, right? The 1.618 golden Fibonacci extension target, which is taken from this prior market cycle high around 14,000, and then from the prior market cycle low around 3,800, okay? That gives us, on the logarithmic scale, a 1.618 golden Fibonacci potential bullish target up at about 30,000 USD. Let's get this crypto. So if, big keyword, if we do see this support that we just talked about continue to hold here, if we do see now the bulls look to break this downward sloping resistance and then look to attempt to break above this box, this old prior high in the mid 24,000s, for me at that point, ladies and gentlemen, if the bullish momentum indicators start to build steam, right? Here on the 4-hour, I want to see the blue above the orange line. On the DMI, right? I'd like to see on the daily this continue to move back up, right? We're already there right now, but I'd like to see it spike again. Right now, my friends, if we do start to see those factors come into play, for me, for Don Carbonaccio, all eyes are on the target level between 27,000 and 30,000 USD. Let's get this crypto. My friends, if you are appreciating thus far, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate it. And if you are brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So, my friends, you know the Don couldn't do an entire analysis video without showing you some potential downside action. Right? Because we do have to remain realistic here, folks. It would be dandy if it broke up. It would be peaches and cream. But on a real level, technical analysis, it only shows the possibility of what could happen right after we've seen confirmations. Right now, we don't have any type of confirmation here. This could be a bullish consolidation, right? We certainly see clues that it could be, as I've just outlined for you all. But it could certainly drop, right, if we don't get those confirmations to the upside. So, naturally, I have to prepare for if this drops, right? You don't want to get caught like a deer in the headlights here. You need to prepare for both scenarios. Whether or not you prefer one way or the other doesn't matter. The market doesn't respect your opinion and what you want to happen, little James. The market doesn't care what you want to happen. You react to what happens in the market. Right? Or you wind up taking that trip to Wreck City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. So, my friends, let's talk about this potential downside here. What could happen? What I'm looking for. And just before we go there, understand, my friends, that the Don Carbonacio is right now strategizing for this break up or this tentative break down. I am going to be keeping you all updated in VIP around the clock 24/7 with all of my personal trade setup ideas, personal entry ideas, exit ideas, potential take profit ideas. I'm posting this all for you around the clock exclusively in VIP. If you are not already in my VIP, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video as I look to potentially crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. Let's get this crypto. The Don is fired up. So now, my friends, with that being said, just know that if this drops down here, I'm looking to crush this move as well. Now, things to take into consideration. Very similar to what we have up top here with resistance, we have in terms of support along the bottom, right? For me here, even though we did get that little wick down there, right? Jolly old Saint Wickolas saw that drop down there, my friends. I'm really not impressed with that, and I don't really want to put my green box of support down that low. Look at all of these wicks in here, right? Wick, 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 wick. All in this range here, down to about 22,300. So for me, that's the level that I'm watching. Now, a break of this upward sloping tentative support of this pennant formation, warning sign number 1. Warning sign number 2, a loss of the $22,300 level, okay? At that point, sheesh, things could start to look like we are going to see a full-blown correction, right? Looking at the larger picture, right? Notice here, we had our high, double top. Right now, at least at the time of recording, this could be another lower high, right? We don't have confirmation of that yet, right? We can only see in hindsight when that little local top comes in. But right now, this does at least have the potential to be a lower high, signaling, hey, we had our high, our final double top climax, lower high, and then a break of these areas I just outlined. That would be 3 bearish confirmations, right? Lower high, a loss of the support region, okay? It's then at that point that I start to target this area down here in particular. This upward sloping channel, my friends, look at all of the confluence here. Resistance, support, support, support. Then along the top, resistance, resistance, support, support, resistance. This whole box, my friends, this whole rather channel that's here, all eyes are on this channel for me, as this line is symbolic of the parabolic move for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops down into this box and loses the support here, well, my friends, we really at that point could be talking about a full-blown miniature bubble pop, right? Back down potentially into this green box here, you know, which for me basically is from about 14,000 down to 11,500, okay? I'm sure I have new viewers at this point. Curry, what do you mean it could drop down that far? I just bought $100 worth of Bitcoins. It's going to the moon. We all want Bitcoin to go to the moon, Stunad. The thing is that we have to look at this from a very realistic perspective, okay? But let's not jump ahead of ourselves, right? I just wanted to show you the possibility if Parabola is lost, where my mind is. But we don't have the confirmation yet of Parabola being lost, so that's thinking too far ahead. How about right here, right now, all right? Notice here, we are on the logarithmic scale, okay? On the log scale here, we have the Fibonacci retracement ratios of this final move here, right? It was our last swing low. That's where we pull the fib from to our current swing high, okay? So it's the Fibonacci ratios of that move there, all right? We have the honey hole of Don Carbonacio right here, basically at about 20,600 down to 19,877. All right, I'll actually draw a little box around this just so you guys can see it. Now, this is also eerily in confluence here with this old prior resistance, right, of which we then broke through and ripped. So it would be natural if we backtested down to old resistance to potentially create new support before potentially continuing the bull run higher. Would be normal, right? And then if we zoom out, my friends, notice where that teal line is coming from. My friends, it's the old prior all-time high, right around that range as well. Tons of old resistance confluence, which if backtested, could potentially now act as new support before continuing the bull market higher. Just confirming that the bulls are still here, right? We get a little bit of an over-exuberant market high, right? We sell off a bit, shake some of the weak hands out, and the bulls could potentially come back in around this area. If we flip over to the regular scale, the honey hole of the Don is still in a very similar location, my friends, basically between 21,000 and 20,000 flat. And you could see it's in absolute confluence with this upward sloping channel, which has been so important for me here, right? All eyes on there if we drop lower. Now, every trader is different, right? You have to have your own plan, right? You know, what are you going to do if it drops? You're going to short, you're going to buy more, you're going to hold, right? If we rip up, right? What are you going to do? You're going to sell, you're going to short, you're going to go long, you're going to buy more. You have to think about this from all angles. You can't just think about this linearly, right? In just one direction where you hope it goes up out of a bull flag. That's great. And for your sake, if you are long, I hope it does. The thing is that you need to prepare for all directions. If you don't, and the opposite of what you want to happen occurs, which, let's face it, this is a savage trading market, and things happen the opposite of what we want to happen very, very often. So you best have a plan, my friends, if that does in fact occur. Right now, as I stated earlier, I am personally strategizing around the clock 24/7 to potentially crush this next move, whether it's up or down. The Don does not care. The Don is looking for a trade setup idea, an opportunity to arise where I can potentially crush it and get this crypto. My friends, right now, do not get caught like a deer in the headlights here. Do not take that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. I will be posting all of my real-time entry ideas, exit ideas, strategy ideas, potential take profit ideas, all exclusively for you in VIP. As Average Joe and James at the water cooler continue to live a life of peril and squalor, the Don will continue to grind for every Satoshi and dollar. Let's get this crypto. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Sheesh. My friends, if you could, one last time, hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel. Thank you. And if you are brand new, well, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. My friends, I will see you all in VIP right now after this video as I look to potentially crush this next move. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.